Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee, and today I'm going to show you how you can make some really easy mashed potato stuffed rolls. So let's get busy. Okay friends, these are really easy to make. Now, y'all know my mother's going in for surgery. And she's going to be down for a couple days. So I am putting together meals for my stepdad. And he absolutely loves rolls and mashed potatoes. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put them inside these rolls for him. And he's going to love that. I've got my milk heating. I got 1 cup of milk that I heated up on my stove. We're going to let that cool a little bit. We're going to put 2 teaspoons of yeast in this bowl. Okay. Then to that we're going to feed that yeast. So we're going to put a little bit of sugar in here. And we're going to just put 1 teaspoon. Because that is what the recipe calls for. So there's a teaspoon of sugar. Okay. Now, my milk's got to cool down. Actually, no. If you could put your finger in there and it's hot but doesn't burn your skin, you're good to go. So we're going to pour that right in there on that yeast. And I always let that proof a little bit because you don't want to put your entire ingredients in here and find out for some reason your yeast has died. So we're just going to leave that go. And that's going to start coming to life. When this is all frothy, I'll show you how it looks, and we'll continue on with the recipe. Okay, so you can see it's gotten frothy. So now we're going to add everything to this. And we're going to start with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Real simple. I'll just do... There we go. We're also going to add 1/4 cup of our oil, and I'm using olive oil. Okay, there's 1/4 cup of oil, and 1 teaspoon of salt, which is right here. There we go. Now we're just going to start stirring this up. Bring that all down there. We're just going to stir this. And this will be somewhat of a sticky dough. I mean, you don't want it too sticky and shaggy. And if we need to, you can always add a little more flour. It looks like we're going to need to add a little more flour to this. Definitely. Get it mixed up real good. Okay, now I'm going to put in, probably 1/4 cup. It just depends on the humidity. It's nuts. And the flour you use. You know, some days I get away with 1.5 cups of flour in here. Sometimes I have to add 2 cups. So it just depends on the day. It's getting there. We're going to have to add a lot today. And that's okay. You can do that. And again, on the flip side, if you get it too dry, you can add a little more warm milk or even a little warm water. There, that's starting to look good. See that? We're going to get that all mixed up. Get that all off the edges. All that flour down in there. We don't have to knead this. Mixing it's going to be enough. And it still needs more flour. Maybe I miscalculated my milk. There we go. I think this one's going to be it. You can do this in a stand mixer too, but I'm not making that big of a batch, so I just did it in my bowl. And you don't have to knead it, so that makes life easy. If I had to knead this, then by golly, I would put it right in my stand mixer. Okay, so that's that. It's wet dough, that's all right. Get that all around there. I am not going to do anything with this bowl. Mix that up a little bit better. I'm just going to let this rise till it doubles in size. Okay? Let me get this in there. That's it. I'm going to put a little shower cap on there, just like that. And it's going to double in size. And when it gets to that point, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what we do next. Okay, friends. My dough is all risen up. I'll show you that in just a second. I'm stirring up this water. I'm going to stuff my rolls with mashed potatoes, obviously. I'm cheating. I'm using a package of this easy to make, and we're going to doctor it up. Okay? So there, the water's boiling. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in there. I got butter in it. I'm going to do a little bit of parsley in here. That's it. Okay? That's it for my seasoning. And then I'm going to dump these potatoes in here. This is like the easiest thing ever. And you know, these used to be horrid. When I was a little girl, instant mashed potatoes were like the nastiest thing ever. Not enough butter could even make them taste good. But they've come a long way. And these are very tasty. These rolls are from my dad, and he loves these instant mashed potatoes. So, that's the reason why I'm doctoring this up. And it's easy. There we go. Got them all mixed up. Beautiful. See that? Beautifully mixed. Okay. I'm going to set that over here on this part of the stove to cool off. I'm going to show this to you. There. Our bread is risen. Quite a bit. Okay? And it's... I'm going to take that out of there. Let me put this in my sink. Okay, now remember, we didn't need this. Didn't have to. I'm going to give it a little bit now, just to deflate it. And you know what? I'm going to put this, like everybody tells me, to put a wet rag under my board, and it won't slide. So, okay, here we go. We're going to give this a little bit of a knead. Beautiful. That dough turned out gorgeous. I need my... We're going to cut this in half. Okay. And each piece in half again, because we're going to ultimately have 8 nice pieces. Okay. All right. So there we go. We're going to roll these in a ball. I'll do a couple of these and then I'll get them done real quick. We're just going to roll this in a ball. We're going to put a little bit of flour on that. And we're just going to roll them out in a circle. That will also take the rest of the air out of them. In a circle the best that you can. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but it doesn't have to be the perfect circle. Just roll it. Now we're going to take a scoop of these mashed potatoes. We're going to put them right smack in the middle there. See that? And then we're going to bring all this dough up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Okay. You want to pinch it the best that you can, because some of that potato will come out of there. So it's pinched. Okay, now we're going to flatten it out a little. You don't want it blowing out the sides. And that's it. Then we're going to put that, get it nice and round if we can. Remove this. We're going to put it right on our board, or right on our tray. Okay, I'm going to do another one. This time I'm going to do it that way. Okay. These are they're fairly easy to make. And my gosh, your family will think you slaved over them all day. That's what I like. I like them to think I really worked hard, you know. Okay, that looks pretty good. Get a scoop of potato right in the middle of that. Bring this all up and pinch it as you bring it up. Okay. Turn it over and just shape it. Flatten it just a little. And there you have it. So let me get all these finished and I'll be right back. Okay, friends. I come back because I'm going to show you another little trick you can do. If you take your, I think I might get a couple out of these. I got quite a bit in there. Yeah, that's a lot. Let me roll this in a little ball. Put it on your counter. You can see this ball right here. You can roll it. It'll make a nice round ball. And that's what I did with this one. So, okay, now we're going to roll this up. I'm going to show you. This takes a little bit longer, but it really makes some cute rolls for your dinner table. And since you got everything out anyway, why not? You know? So, okay. Put a little bit of potato right in the middle of that. And that. Okay, now we're going to bring this up. And we're just going to pinch it while it's up here. Just like the other ones. Same thing. Pinch it all off. Okay, now we're going to roll that over. And you're just going to flatten it. Without blowing it out the sides or the bottom. You're just going to flatten this out a little bit, okay? Look, you can even use your rolling pin. Nice and careful. See that? Okay, now you can take and you can cut little slits in here. All the way through though, okay? All the way through. Okay. Now all you do is you twirl them. You just twist them, just like so. They're all different shapes, all different sizes, and they make a cute little roll. See that? Just twist it. Twist it. Flatten it down a little bit. Pick it up. Little cubed. Put it on your tray. Okay? So you got the round ones and the little flowered looking ones. There you go. I'll be right back. Okay, friends. So there we have it. There's the little round ones. And there's the ones that look like the little flowers. I'm going to cover these up with a tea towel, and I'm going to let them raise for about a half hour or so. And that warmth from the mashed potatoes inside there will also help that raise up. And then they're going to go into a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. And when they're done, I'll bring you back and show you how beautiful these turn out. Okay, friends, I am back before I put these in the oven because I am so sorry. I got way ahead of myself. And I need to do a little bit of an egg wash on these because I like the shiny crust and the shiny look it gives them. So I got an egg here, and I got a little bit of water in my dish, and I'm just going to whip this egg up. Okay? Just mix up that water real good. Okay. Now, I'm just going to brush these carefully with a little egg. And I'm doing these the round buns first. You can see that. Because I'm going to put a little sesame seeds on them. Okay. Before I do the others, I'm just going to sprinkle them with a little bit of sesame seeds. Just a little. I've got 101 million things on my mind today. I have no business doing a video today because I've got so much going on, but I wanted you to see how cute these come together. Okay? So, bear with me. Just put that egg wash on them. You can also use just milk if you want. It does the same thing. Look, it's there. Beautiful. Those little flowery looking ones. Oh, they probably look like a hot mess, but that's all right. Okay, now these are ready for the oven. My oven is preheated, ready to go. These are going to go in there. For 30 minutes. Okay? And I'll see you then. Okay, friends, these are done. And look at how beautiful they turn out. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the mashed potatoes in there. They're just wonderful. My family does love these. I don't always do these little designs, but now and then you can. There's that one. And then I got these beautiful large size ones. My father's going to be in love with these. I got two men in my life, my father and my husband, who could make a meal, out of bread. So they both will love these. I make them for my husband quite a bit. So there you have it. Look at those. Aren't those just gorgeous? Beautiful. They're going to cool, and then I'm going to package them. I don't want to handle them right now. They're hot, but when you open it up, you can definitely see the mashed potatoes in there. Same with these. The mashed potatoes will be all in there. Just beautiful. Your family will love them. Give them a try. Even if you don't want to make the little fancy ones, these make a big, beautiful roll. You can make a meal out of it. There you go, friends. Thanks for watching.